Hello dear students of class 12. Very pleasant good morning to you all. Hope all of you are keeping fine and you have clearly understood my previous class. Dear students, once again let me take your attention to our literature class, Tempest, Act 5, Scene 1. Today we will be learning the test from 155 to 210 to 20, almost like that. 210 I have written here 220, that is what we will be learning here. Dear students, let me once again tell you that the characters present in this scene are Prospero, today Ariel is not there, Prospero, then Ferdinand and Miranda, they are playing chess, then Alonso, Sebastian, Gonzalo and Antonio. They are the characters present in this one. So let me remind you of what we have learned in our previous class. In our previous class, Prospero revealed himself before Alonso, Antonio, Sebastian and Gonzalo. And they all were in that magical circle of our Prospero. As a result, they could not fully understand or fully grasp who our Prospero was. They still thought Prospero as a spirit or an evil spirit. Now, Prospero started talking to Alonso, the king of Naples, the cruel things which he has done. In the same way, he spoke to Sebastian, who attempted to kill King Alonso. Then he talked to Antonio, his own brother. Prospero talked to his own brother, and even he told, by calling you as a brother, even that word brother would infect my mouth. Then of course he gave great regards to Gonzalo, the old counselor, because he was the person who saved or who showed some kind of kindness to our Prospero. So they all were wonderstruck, and he just Prospero told, see, I am so and so, and he requested, he demanded his dukedom from the king. And as Alonso understood, we will find on test number 150, he says, give us particulars if thou beest Prospero, if you are Prospero, give us particulars, give us the evidence of thy preservation, how you have saved yourself and landed up here, how thou hast met us here, how did you meet us here, who 3 hours since last 3 hours were wrecked upon this shore, where I have lost, how sharp the point of this remembrance. Then suddenly he remembers about the death or drowning of his son Ferdinand, and he says, my dear son Ferdinand. Then Prospero, I am woe for it, sir. I am sorry for not revealing. Then he says, Alonso, irreparable is the loss. Irreparable means the loss of the death of his son that cannot be repaired. And patient says, it is past her cure. She beyond. Even patient say, it is beyond her cure. She is not. Patience is personified here as a person who gives comfort, and even she is not able to cure our Alonso, the king of Naples. Now moving to test number 168, Prospero's dialogue onwards. Prospero, I rather think you have not sought her help. I think you have not sought, you have not requested for her help. Who is her here? Again, patience. Patience, not the Bimar wala patience. Okay, that the patience means the think that we need to calm down patience slowly and slowly. We need to work when there is a tension, or patience is a goddess here. You must not, you have not sought her help, for whose soft grace, soft kindness, her soft kindness. So means soft means kind favors for the like laws I have her sovereign aid for, and rest myself content. And Prospero says that, see, similarly I too have lost some dear one, and I got so much comfort from patience. Look, please look and understand the meaning. I think you have no patience, whose gentle comfort for a similar loss I have had its help. When I had some loss like this, I got so much comfort, the soft touch of patience, and I am quite content with my loss. Now I am very satisfied with my loss because I got this one from my help. Alonso, you the like loss, you too have the like means similar. Oh, you too have the similar loss. Now for our Alonso thoughts, as he lost his son, same way Prospero also lost his son or daughter. That is what he must have been thinking. So he is asking, you the like loss, you too have the similar loss. Yes, you have had a similar loss like mine. Prospero, as great to me as late. Yes, a great loss. I too have a great loss. And supportable to make the dear loss. Yes, but supportable to make the dear loss. How I means much weaker than you may call to comfort you, for I have lost my daughter. Now he is saying, as I have lost my daughter, I too feel same difficulty or pain. My loss is recent and similar to yours. He is saying that, as great to me as late, as you have lost your son, same way I too have lost something, and supportable to make the dear loss. Yes, to make my loss bearable, I have much lesser means than you have to comfort you. You are a king, and there are so many people to comfort you, to help you, but here I don't have anybody. I have no one to support, to comfort me, to console me in my loss as you have. To make the dear loss how I means much weaker than you may call to comfort you, for I have lost my daughter, means for I have lost my daughter. Yes, recently I too have lost something, as my loss is almost similar to yours. But in your case, there are so many people to console you, to comfort you in your loss, but I have no one here to console me, support me, because I have lost my daughter too. Also, a daughter, oh heavens, that they were living both in Naples. Now he is thinking, he is wishing, exclaimingly, our Alonso is saying, oh my heavens, they must have been living in Naples. Who? Ferdinand and this girl Miranda. Yes. Oh heavens, that they were living both in Naples. The king and the queen there, that they were. Oh, I wish in Naples they must have been living like king and queen in Naples. Oh, I wish they were living like king and queen in Naples. I wish myself were murdered in the oozy bed. Oh, I wish I must have been buried in the murdered. Murdered means buried. Buried in the oozy bed means referring to the bottom of the sea. You know, under the sea it is marshy, muddied. So he says that, oh, as for me, I must have been murdered under the oozy bed where my son lies. Now still our Alonso is thinking that his son is laying under the bottom of the sea where my son lies. When did you lose your daughter? After talking, he is saying, कब आपका बेटी गायब हो गई? Yes, when did you lose your daughter? Let me explain it for you, please understand. Have you lost your daughter? Oh heavens, I wish they, your daughter and my son, were both alive in Naples as the king and queen. I wish instead I was buried in the same grave in the sea where my son lies buried. When did you lose your daughter? Prospero. In this last tempest, yes, I lost my daughter in the last tempest, storm. Tempest means storm, yes. I perceive these lords, now he is again. I lost my daughter in the last tempest in which Ferdinand was lost. Yes, same way. Now our Prospero is looking at other characters like our Alonso, Sebastian, Gonzalo and Antonio, especially these three people, Sebastian, Antonio and Gonzalo. He is looking and he understands that still they are wonderstruck, still they are in their illusion. So I perceive, I see these lords referring to our Antonio, Sebastian and Gonzalo. I perceive these lords at this encounter do as much admire that they devour their reason and scarce things swallowed their that they devour, they are swallowed, they are still, I think, as I observe, I think these lords like our Sebastian, Antonio and Gonzalo are still swallowed in their illusion, in their reason and disgrace thing, barely think. Their eyes do offices of truth and still they believe, they are not able to believe what is right in front of them. Their eyes do offices of truth. Their words are natural breath, natural saying. However, you have been just stilled from your senses. Yes, as you have come out. Now Prospero is forgetting about other three. Prospero is talking to Alonso. However, you have come out of your jostle, surprise, wonder, illusion. No, for certain, you must know that I am Prospero and that very duke which was thrust forth of Milan. Yes, I am Prospero, the very duke which was thrust forth. Thrust means pushed out or banished, moved out, pushed out. Yes, driven out, so many meanings. Yes, thrust forth of Milan, who most strangely upon this, who most strangely in a different way upon reached strangely upon this shore where you were wrecked was landed. Where you were landed in a strange way, I too have been brought here. Upon this shore where you were wrecked was landed to be the Lord on it. Yes. To be the Lord on this one. I am Prospero, the very Duke of Milan, who was once driven out of my dukedom, has in a strange way landed up in this island where you were shipwrecked few hours before. No more yet of this. No, I do not want to talk any of these things to you, for it is a chronicle of day by day. It is a chronicle. It is a history. It's a past history day by day. So chronicle means the incidents that we jot down daily. Okay, it is the incident. For it is a chronicle of day by day, not a relation for a breakfast, nor befitting this first meeting. Narrative, not a relation. Relation means narration. This talk, this subject is not a good topic to be discussed at the breakfast time or at the very first meeting of a person who is saying Prospero. Yes, what intelligent person he is, isn't it? Prospero, yes, the magician. He is saying he understands. No, I don't want to talk anymore about these things. He says that, see, it has become a chronicle, a record. And I do not want to narrate this one, that is relation. I don't want to relate or relation, not a relation to be told, not a narration that is to be told during the breakfast time or for the first meeting time, meeting of a first person. Welcome, sir. Again, our Prospero is sincerely, heartily welcoming Alonso, the king of Naples, and his friends. Welcome, sir. This cell is my court. Yes, this cell is my court, my palace. Here have I few attendants and subjects, none abroad. Here I have got some attendants, some helpers, and subjects, none abroad. And there is no subjects. Praja koi nahi hai. See, I am the king here, I am the lord here, and I have few attendants here to help me. Other than that, there is nobody, no other people to serve. And subjects, none abroad. Pray you, look in. I ask you, I request you to look in my dukedom, since you have given me again. As you have given me back my dukedom, please look inside. My dukedom, since you have given me again, I will requite. Requite means repay, pay back. I will pay back you with as good a thing, at least bring forth a wonder. And I will just give you a wonder to content you as much as me, my dukedom. As I am very much surprised and happy in getting back my dukedom, kingdom. In the same way, I would like to surprise you, or I would like to repay you with a special gift. And he gives whom? Ferdinand. Look at. Dear students, let me summarize the entire thing for you. Please pay attention. Prospero's dialogue 171 onwards. Please pay attention if you have not understood. In this last storm, yes, I lost my daughter in this last storm. I perceive these lords are so wonderstruck at this encounter that they lost their senses to reasons. They have totally lost their reason. They can hardly believe what they see and hear. They are not able to believe what they see and hear. But no matter how much they have lost their senses, I assure you that I am Prospero. But though they have lost, that is our Sebastian, Gonzalo, and Antonio, even if they have lost their senses, don't worry. I am Prospero. Yes, I assure you that I am Prospero. I am indeed that very duke who was banished from Milan. Yes. Under strange circumstances, I landed on this shore. In a particular situation, I have landed here on this shore where you have been wrecked to become its ruler. I have been landed here to become the ruler of this island. Well, no more of this for the present, because it is a chronicle, it is a history. No, I don't want to talk anything more about this one, because it has become a chronicle, history. Chronicle means history. It is not a story which can be told at breakfast or at very first meeting. I welcome you, sir. This cell is my royal court. Yes, this cell is my royal court. I have a few attendants here, and I have no subjects in the outside world. There is nobody, no people outside the world. Look inside, sir, since you have given me back my dukedom, as you have given me back my dukedom, I would repay you with something equally good. At least I can create a miracle or to please you as much as my dukedom has pleased me. Yes, as much as my dukedom has pleased me by getting it back, I will also make you happy, or I will please you. Please look inside. The entrance of the cell opens and the discovers Ferdinand and Miranda playing at chess. As the curtain, the curtain of the cell or is removed, Alonso look inside and find our Ferdinand and Miranda playing chess. Miranda: sweet Lord, you play me false. Oh my Lord, you are cheating me. They are playing chess, but they are not looking outside. They are continuing their game. And they are being observed by Prospero and Alonso. He is saying that, sweet Lord, you play me false. Dear Lord, you are cheating me. Ferdinand: no, my dearest love, no, I am not cheating you. I would not for the world, even for the entire world, I will not cheat you. I will not deceive you. Who is saying, no, my dearest love, I would not do so for the entire world. Even for getting the entire world, I will not deceive you. I will not cheat you. Miranda: yes, for a score of kingdoms you should wrangle, and I would call it fair play. Yes, even if for getting 20 kingdoms, see, you quarrel with me, but I will say it as a fair play because of my love for you. You know what is score? I told you in our Merchant of Venice, one score is equal to 20, isn't it? Remember our Jessica spent for one night 4 scores, and in Frankfurt, Germany, yes, while she ran away with her lover Lorenzo. You remember those things? One score means 20. Thus here means, even if you have, or Miranda is coming back to the test, or Miranda is telling that even if you have to get 20 kingdoms, that is for a score 20 of kingdoms, you should wrangle. Wrangle means quarrel, and I would call it fair play. Yes, if 20 kingdoms were at stake, at risk, you would argue with me, but out of love for you, I would say what you did was right. Yes, Alonso: if this prove a vision of the island, one dear son shall I twice lose. Yes, if it is not, he is now, our Alonso is wonderstruck, thoroughly wonderstruck, and he is not able to believe. He is not able to believe what he sees right in front of him. What he sees right in front of him, his son Ferdinand is playing with chess with a lady. If this prove, if what I am seeing were to be prove another illusion, now he thinks that he is seeing an illusion, because according to Alonso, his son is already dead and buried under the bottom of the sea. So he says that what he sees right in front of his eyes is just an illusion or a miracle. If what I am seeing were to prove another illusion in this island, then I would lose my dear son twice. Yes, if I am seeing it as an illusion, a second time I am going to lose my son. Second time. Now he saw his son playing there, and if it is an illusion, illusion will not last for a long time. Dream will not last for a long time. Already he has lost his son, and again he sees his son playing there, and if it is an illusion, it is going to disappear. Now Alonso is saying that if this prove a vision of the island, one dear son shall I twice lose. Means if it is an illusion, I am going to lose my son for a second time. Sebastian, a most high miracle. Now our Gonzalo, Antonio, Sebastian, Alonso, they all look inside the cell, and they all find Ferdinand playing chess with a lady, that is Miranda. And Sebastian astonishingly says that a most high miracle. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful miracle. What we see is a great miracle. Ferdinand, though the seas threaten, they are merciful. Though the seas threaten, धमकी देता है, समुद्र धमकी देता है, फिर भी they are very kind. Yes, though the seas threaten, they are merciful. I have cursed them without cause. I have शाप दिया, मैंने सी को, समुद्र को शाप दिया है, कोई बिना कोई reason. I cursed the sea. Yes, बेमतलब मैंने सी को, समुद्र को गाली दिया है. Who says? Ferdinand. Ferdinand says, though the sea looks rough, they are merciful, and without any cause, any reason, I have cursed them. Cursed the sea, yes. Though the sea seems threatening, धमकी देने वाला है, they are merciful to me. I cursed them earlier without any reason. Kneels to Alonso. Now he kneels in front of whom? Alonso, his father. Who is Alonso? To our Ferdinand, father's son, isn't it? Yes. So Alonso, now all the blessings of a glad father compass thee about. Compass thee about means protect, encircle. May all the blessings of a father protect you, encircle you. Yes. Now maybe holding the shoulder of his son, he says that may all the blessings of a father encircle you to protect you. Yes. Where is that? Now all the blessings, please 200. Now all the blessings of a glad father compass thee about. Arise and say how thou camest here. Get up and please tell me, how did you come here? Now may all the blessings of a happy father embrace you from all sides. Arise and tell us how you reached here. Miranda. Oh wonder! Now our Miranda is so surprised to see so many people around her. And she still thinks they are gods and goddesses, these people. Because in her life, she has seen only Prospero and secondly Ferdinand, and as soon as she saw Ferdinand, she told that he is a god or goddess of the god of the island. Now she is seeing so many other people. Yes, how many godly creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is, O brave new world that has such people in it. Let us understand. He is saying that what a wonderful sight. How many attractive people are here. How beautiful mankind is. Really, mankind is beautiful. But people make it very vulgar and ugly with our behavior. Oh, how beautiful and new this world looks, which has so many people in it. She is really surprised to see the beautiful world with so many people, and she feels how wondersome it is to see the world with so many good people. Yes, world is really a beautiful place, dear students. We make, or people with their atrocities, make this world a difficult place to live. Miranda, once again look at 205. Oh wonder how many godly creatures are there here. How beauteous mankind is, how beautiful this mankind is. Oh brave new world, oh my goodness, what a wonderful world that has such people in it. What a wonderful world it is with people like you here. Prospero, it's new to thee, yes, it is new to you, it is new to thee. Prospero is telling, this entire world is new to you because you have not gone or seen the real world outside. Alonso, what is this maid with whom thou wast at play? Now, our Alonso is questioning our Ferdinand. What is it? That what is this maid? Who is this maid? What is this maid means? Who is this maid with whom thou wast at play? With whom you were playing? Who is that lady? Your eldest acquaintance cannot be 3 hours. See, eldest, the earliest acquaintance. You must have come to know about her within only 3 hours time. Before that, you must not have been knowing her. And who is she? Yes, is she the goddess of that served us and brought us thus together? Is she the goddess of island who served us? Served us means separated us, again brought us together, united us together. Is she the goddess? Alonso is asking Ferdinand, who is this lady with whom you are playing? And she is also asking, and you know only her within 3 hours of time. And is she the goddess of this island? Is she the goddess of island who separated us and brought us together? Test number Ferdinand's dialogue onwards. I will stop. Ferdinand, sir, she is mortal. Sir, father, she is a human being. She is mortal means she is a human being, but my immortal providence, she is mine. By the immortal providence. Immortal providence means by the blessings of God. Providence, look at the immortal providence. Immortal stands for God, Amar. Mortal. We all are human beings, all creatures are mortal. Immortal providence, that is referring to Almighty God. Yes, she is human being, and by the grace of that Almighty God, He has given me this lady. But by immortal providence, she is mine. I choose her when I could not ask my father for his advice. I took her as my wife. I selected her as my wife, as I could not ask my father, nor thought I had one, and because I thought I have lost my father. As I could not get the consent and agreement of my father, I selected this woman as my wife. She is daughter to this famous Duke of Milan. She is the daughter of this famous Duke of Milan, that is Prospero, of whom so often I have heard renown. Yes, about whom I have heard so many good stories, but never saw before, but I have never seen before. Of whom I have received a second life, from whom I have received a second life and a second father. He is my second father. Of course, Miranda's father or your mummy's father is second father to your papa. Yes, like that. Yes. Yes. Sas. Sasur. Yes. Sas, Sasur. Yes. Second mother, second father. Like that. And a second father, this lady makes him to me. Yes. As she is the daughter of this man, she is my second father. Look at the explanation, and I will wind up the class here. I am hers. Yes, I am her second father also. Thus, who is the second father of Miranda? Alonso. Who is the second father of our Ferdinand? Prospero. Father-in-laws, both in-laws. I am hers. But oh, how oddly will it sound that I must ask my child forgiveness. How strangely, oddly, oh how strangely it looks like I have to ask sorry from my child, my son. Look at the test, then I will wind up the class with 220. Ferdinand, sir, she is a human being who was given to me by God. I choose her as my future wife when I could not get my father's consent, for at that time I thought I had lost my father. She is the daughter of the famous Duke of Milan, of whose fame I had heard of so often, but whom I had never seen before. He gave me a second life, and who has become a second father to me as his daughter has agreed to marry me. Yes, as she has agreed to marry me, yes, I have a second father here, that is Prospero. Alonso. And I will be her father too. Yes, I too will be her father. I will be her second father. But oh, how strange it is that I have to ask forgiveness from my son. Oh, how painful, how difficult, or how strange it is to ask forgiveness from my own son. Yes, dear students, I wind up the class here. Please look at what we have learned here. Act 5, Scene 1, test from 155 to 220. And the location was before Prospero's cell. And the characters present: Prospero, Ferdinand, Miranda, Alonso, Sebastian, Gonzalo, and Antonio. Ultimately, the reunion of all the scattered people, that is what we have learned here. And the happy ending, that is what we are going to see here. Please watch the video, read the story again and again, try to understand, make your notes and so on. Our time is very limited now. So hope you have understood the class. If you have any queries, any clarifications, please ask me, dear students, because I don't know whether you really understand it or not. For two reasons, people may not ask any doubts. Either you have understood everything thoroughly and my class is perfect, or you have not understood anything. I don't know of which category, which group you belong, the first one or second one, and of course I assume that class is clear for you. If not clear, please send the feedback to me. I will try to improve. Thank you very much. Once again, Joe sir signing out from this class. Bye bye. Thank you.